Chronicles of Abdullahi A. Sule.
Anywhere Nasarawa State government money is spent, we will try to get value out of that money, whether it is by this administration or the previous administration. If there is any project whatsoever where Nasarawa State money was invested, I started by saying, let us look at those projects and complete them so that Nasarawa State government will get value for that money. The easiest thing for me to do will be to abandon all the projects that I didn't initiate, so I can start my own. But that is a defeatist manner.
If you have a father who has a company and he's dead, then you leave the company and start your own. Do you think you are going to achieve anything? Governance is a continuous process. And this project is for the citizens of Nasarawa State. If you abandon it and start another one, it's a loss. Because those investments, there were a huge investment in those ongoing projects. So the best thing for anybody to do, if you're on board, is to complete what has not been completed.
And that's why you will see projects that were started by somebody like Ali Akwe, who is late now, of blessed memory. We try to complete that project to make it a reality.
These are ventures that taxpayers' money were used in establishing them, and we cannot, as a government, if we are really supposed to be as responsible as we should be, we cannot afford to leave them in comatose. They should be active. I took that on with late Aliyu Doma's administration. I took that on with His Excellency Senator Tanko Almakura's administration on, and then now this government is embarking on resuscitating or rejuvenating these ventures to put them into operation through public-private partnership.
When a governor starts a project, if it's well intended and is not able to complete it for circumstances may be beyond his control, the succeeding administration has an inherent duty to complete those projects, because the money spent in starting those projects do not belong to the governor who started them. It's public, they're public money.
If he wanted to play to the gallery to try to show that, okay, he also has his own projects, he would simply have done that. But it tells you the difference between men. There are those who wish their state well. There are those who are individual propaganda we want to do. And so we're happy that our monies have not been wasted.
Projects that were inherited from the last administration, the airport, the Skills Acquisition Center, super projects, among others, the Taal Orange Estates, Side and Services and Car. When this new administration took over, the project was almost 95% completed. So what were remaining were just a few things that would make the 5%. And for the airport, as at May, the entire project scheme was about 70%. The runway, the tower, the fire service, the terminal building, by about 70% of that when he took over. In no distant time, that thing will be really completed and handed over.
If you notice the ugly sight of a project as you enter the government house on your left, from the main gate left, it was abandoned for quite some time, since about 2011. Now, that project is on the verge of total completion. That's kudos.
Quite unlike other leaders who, on assumption of leadership, after taking over from their predecessors, they just draw a line and continue. But Sule told the world that his government is going to be a government of continuity.
His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule has two very rare attributes. One, he has intellectual rigor. And secondly, he is politically mature. He has emotional political maturity. In fact, it is his political maturity that makes him see and accept all the uncompleted projects from previous administrations. He looks at these abandoned and uncompleted projects and sees them as his own, and for the greater good of the people of Nasarawa State, he embarks on completing these projects.
Chronicles of Abdullahi A. Sule is a production of the Directorate of Strategic Communication in the Office of His Excellency Governor Abdullahi A. Sule. Edited by Amos Adoiner Al Hassan and Lucky Stephen. Music score, Ikwan Onker. Directed by Yakubu Lamai.